first flying experience was my discovery flight my junior year of high school, and it was a cold day. I still remember it. It was kind of weird when when we first lifted off because you just weren't used to it. And I remember as we pitched up, you just felt heavy. I later started to find out it was because of the G forces, and you feel heavy and then you're lifting off and tilting up. But after that, it was just a really exhilarating experience. Hi, my name is Joseph Mensah. I am a 19-year-old freshman at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. As a young black man who immigrated to the United States from Ghana at the age of 3 and who recently became a citizen, I am all too familiar with how being part of an underrepresented group can make it harder to achieve my goals. I recently learned that only 3% of the US pilots are black, which only motivated me to become part of a group that changes these statistics. I began to imagine what it would be like to see youths coming after me to finally see more change and to see a man of color in this role. I am this way because I know that my parents had to work very hard and had to make sacrifices long before they were even my age to get to where they are today. They were not afforded the opportunity to pursue dream careers, but only to walk on the path that would lead to success and eventually a better future. Aviation is, I would say, like a central point of my life right now because aviation for me divides into lots of different sections. So in short term, I'm always thinking of what I can do with it, like getting a new rating, and long term, I'm thinking of what my career might look like. So I'd say right now it's just a focal point of my life. I think for me, it was an escape from a big fear that I had because I just didn't want to get a boring job that I didn't have a passion for because you're just going to be spending decades doing something that you really don't enjoy. So I thought that doing something that I really had a passion for would be beneficial. I would say that it's benefited me by giving me a future that I'm really looking forward to because, again, like I was just saying, I really want to make sure that I'm investing myself into something that I enjoy. I really wanted to find a career path that I had an interest in, and aviation was on the top of my list, so I just wanted to see if I could eventually make it something that I could make a living off of, and fortunately I was able to do that, or at least get into the process of doing so. If I didn't get the help that I did in the summer, I'd have had to postpone going to school, and I'd have had to start most likely a semester late. So for me, it was really a beneficial part of my early stage of my career, you could say, because it kind of pushed me to be able to keep progressing in school so I didn't have to take time off. I've been really fortunate to be around great people the entire time I've had an interest in aviation and met people. My first instructor, Kyle Bedard, was a very open, kind guy. My second instructor I'm with now, same situation. So to get my private pilot's license, I had to bust my tail in the summer and I had to work a lot. I was a landscaper, so I was really benefited to actually get that job because it allowed me to kind of shift my work schedule around my flight training. But I had to basically work all the time around the clock. But even with that, I wasn't able to cover all the costs. So scholarships from the flight club were what really saved me because I was able to get everything that I needed through that.